Afternoon. We got some work to do. We got all these orders to ship out. We got eBay, we got Poshmark, we got some coffee this is from TikTok Shop. So we got work to do. I got a lot to talk about, I feel like, today, too. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. It is a freaking windy day here in Asheville. All night it was wind and rain. I hope the weather's good wherever you are. Either way, I hope you got a smile on your face. Thanks for being here. If you're just popping in, thanks for tapping the screen. Thanks for hitting that like button or that heart button or the thumbs up button. All those things help us out. And say hello down below in the chat. That helps out too. I love to hear from you. How's business? How's sales? What's going on? This is a great place if you're joining for the first time. This is a great place to meet other resellers, talk about reselling, ask questions, share about what's going on in your world. I like to hear about all that stuff. And Tuesday's a big day. I have that Whatnot show. Kim and I will be running tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So we're always excited about those Whatnot shows because I get to hold up really awesome items. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate that. We get to hold up really awesome items up on hangers, and you guys buy that stuff. I think it's really fun. I love selling to my friends. I love selling clothing. I love talking about clothing, and I get to do all that stuff tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you're new to Whatnot, never joined before, there's a link down below, or there's a link if you click on my name. You'll find the link if you go to my website for a free $15 when you sign up Whatnot for the first time, and you can just walk in, no strings attached. You can buy something for $15 and you get it for free. All you got to do is pay for the shipping on that item. Love to have you tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. The link's down below. If you haven't bookmarked the show, bookmark the show. Otherwise, we got some work to do. February is rough. That's one of the things I want to talk about actually today is February is rough. Today's date's February the 13th. I want to talk a little bit about some significance to that. So we'll talk about that as we go through today. Of course, we'll talk about coffee. I'm drinking an afternoon coffee. I got some light roast going on. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about eBay, Poshmark, whatever you want to talk about. Let me know down below. Thank you, Michelle, for being honest about what's going on in your world. But I love hearing about what's going on in your business. Let me know how sales are, all that stuff. Winter doldrums time of year. I hear you, persnickety, especially up in Maine. When I lived in New Hampshire for 31 years, this time of year could get like kind of depressing kind of too, because you just get so many like overcast days, cold days where you don't really feel like going outside at all. We don't really have that so much in Asheville. We don't really get the doldrums so much. Got a good February so far, but today is dead. Selling. Sorry to hear that, Trisha, but I'm glad that you're having a good February. That's great. Selling lots of vinyl. Sales are fantastic. Love to hear that. Hey, Erlen, how are you? Who did I miss? Brianne's in the house. Brianne, I got a message to respond to you. Sorry I didn't get back to you yet. I read that last night right before bed. Kit Kat's Closet, what is up? Thanks for being here. Glad everybody's having a good day. It sounds like you are. If you're not, you can be honest about that too. What do we got to ship first? We have 6 total orders. Are we going to ship eBay, Poshmark, or coffee? You get to choose. First person down below in the chat. Hi, Kit Kat. Hi, Kit Kat. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for liking the live. Thanks for tapping the screen. If you're watching the replay of this, if you could let me know that you're watching the replay by writing SHIP, SHIP. Remember, all these replays are available on YouTube and Facebook. As soon as this live ends, you can rewatch them or rewind them or do whatever you want with them or not. eBay first. I see that. Kit Kat's Closet. Ship. That's for the replay, Bessie. That's for the replay. You know the rules, but I'm glad that you're excited. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you're excited about shipping too. What's up, Frenchie? This light roast, the wintertime light roast, is freaking delicious. All right, so we're going to do eBay first. eBay is 3 of the orders. So let's talk a little bit about this time of year too. So this is one of the topics I wanted to talk about. eBay, I have 3 items that sold. I think they're all short sleeve. All 3 items on eBay are short sleeve. So 1 golf polo. We'll go over the items. They're all short sleeve. We'll jump into it. Thanks, y'all. All right, so first one is one of the best sales of the day. For sure, one of my favorite brands to find. Let me know down below in the chat. YRN. Do you know this brand? Yes or no? YRN. Icebreaker. Awesome brand. This is a personal favorite brand. I have Icebreaker base layer stuff, like merino wool stuff for hiking and skiing. It is awesome. Really high-end stuff. This is a polo shirt. They don't tend to sell as high as some of the base layer things. The base layer things tend to sell like $40, $50. So this one, and it always sells really fast for me. So this sold for $32 plus shipping on eBay, and it's a short sleeve polo shirt. It's made of wool and lyocell. Awesome brand to add to your repertoire if it's not already on your repertoire. Icebreaker. We got some Y's, we got some N's. You're learning today. That's good. Thank you for the follow, Melissa. Welcome aboard. If you haven't followed, why not follow me on all the platforms? Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I'm just happy that you're here, Melissa. Melissa, do you also resell? And if so, what types of stuff do you resell? So icebreaker going out the door. I found this at a thrift store for $5 and I was psyched to find it. And it's sold. I listed this on Sunday. It sold yesterday, but then the buyer took another 24 hours to pay for it. So it's really a 24-hour sale with another 24-hour payment on that. Thank you, Mark, for your purchase. Icebreaker going out the door for you. One of my fastest selling brands. I don't find it very often. It's expensive. This polo shirt's probably $100, brand new. I don't find it very often, but when I find it, it always goes out the door real quick. It's going in a 9x12 poly bag. We're printing this label right through eBay shipping. Good morning, Liz. Welcome back. Good to have you. Persnickety, thank you so much for the chili peppers. Pamela, thank you for the heart me. Zach, thank you for the N. Kim, thanks for the coffee. I'm just sending thanks out. I might as well thank everybody. Kim will probably make an appearance at some point. We got a busy day today. All right, this is going to be $5.62. It's shipping from Asheville, North Carolina to Portland, Oregon. I like Portland, Oregon. The one time I went there, it was in the middle, what was it? It was May, and it was really hot the whole time. It was like low 90s, and it was sunny, and everyone's like, it's not usually like this. We had a great time in Portland. The food's great. The beer is excellent. The hiking is great. Thank you, Mark. Hope you have a great day in your icebreaker polo. It's on the way. What was that last brand? Icebreaker. Icebreaker, all one word. Welcome, Daniel. You're just in time, brother. Tonight's Whatnot show, by the way, we're mixing it up a little bit. I'd love to have you. We got a great show coming. We're going to run 40 items. We're going to run it hot and fast. And somebody's going to win this REI gift card. It's a $40 gift card right here for REI. One of our favorite stores. I stopped by there today. They have some pretty good sales going on, by the way, there today. But somebody's going to win this REI gift card tonight, buyer appreciation. And I'll give you a hint. You might want to get there early because this is going to be given away at halftime of tonight's show. Buyer appreciation, the first half. So after 20 items that we sell, after the 20th, we're going to do this giveaway. Typically, we have one buyer for every 2 items we sell. So if we were going to sell 20 items in the first half of the show, which is what we're going to do, that's halftime, we'll probably have 10 buyers. So 1 in 10 chance of winning this $40 REI gift card. Kim and I love REI. Like, that's our store. That and the Mass General store are our 2 stores where we do our shopping. Is it even worth posting on eBay when doing time away for a month on vacation? I took photos to do if necessary. Yeah, I think so. Your sales will slow down while you're gone, but at least the work is done and they're up. And then when you get back, you'll keep listing and your store will take off again and you'll be fine. That's how I would do it. What other places do you get your items from other than thrift stores, garage sales? I don't really go to the bins very often. I also go to retail stores, clearance sections at retail stores, estate sales. I think that covers it. Online, like online arbitrage too. I buy stuff from retail stores online. Man, you weren't kidding about February being slow. Sales are slow. Yep. Every February, first 2 weeks of February are always the slowest for me. Chris, how do you tackle personal insurance? So we haven't had to tackle that until just recently. Kim got laid off in September. If you've been following along, you know that's kind of the story behind this Get a Real Job sweatshirt back there. And that's why we put that together. But Kim got laid off in September. She took on a contract position. I think that started late October, maybe early November. My timeline might be messed up. She had a 90-day full-time contract position that ran out 2 weeks ago. So we no longer have insurance through. I used to just be on her insurance the whole time I was full-time as a reseller, which has now been, when did I start? What is 25? 2.5 years ago, 2+ years ago, just over 2 years ago. So was that? It was 2020. No, it's been 3 years. I've been full-time for 3 years. Anyway, now we just got it through. We just talked to like a local insurance broker, I think is what it is. Like Kim just got in touch with this person and we just talked about our income and talked about like how often we use medical stuff. And she gave us a suggestion on insurance and we bought it. And it was a lot cheaper than going through her Cobra is what you call it, right? When someone gets laid off and that you can keep your insurance going, the Cobra was going to be really expensive. Whatever insurance that we got is cheaper. Don't ask me to tell you what it is. It was like Is it Blue Cross? Is it Cigna? I don't know. I shouldn't give advice about it. It's Blue Cross. That's what it is. But that's about all I know about it. It's insurance. We buy it. Yeah, Cobra is crazy high. Cobra. Yeah, I had to pay it once, like years and years ago. Did I had to pay it because I left a job. I don't remember what happened, but I had to pay Cobra. It was a lot of money. Oddly, I've heard Amazon a marketplace insurance that's reasonable. Interesting. Yeah, good to know. Thank you, Daniel. Daniel's saying that Amazon has marketplace insurance. I don't know much about that. Never get Cobra, says Liz. We're not going to give insurance advice here. I'm not like an insurance broker, so I'll tell you my experience, but I won't give you advice. And we're definitely not going to get into that politics trap right there. That's a Gmail account. That's a politics trap right there. Also, why is your username Gmail account 705? That's kind of lame. I mean, I like you. You seem like a nice person and you're well informed, but that's kind of a lame. Why is that your account name? Is there a reason to it? I never changed it. You got to get a name. What's your name? We need a nickname for you right now. You're going to come up with a name yourself right now, or we're going to elect you a name Gmail account. Auto via TikTok. No, you're either going to change your name during this live, or we're going to come up with a name. We're giving you a chance to pick your own nickname first. You usually don't get a chance to pick your own nickname, but the schoolyard picks your nickname. So we're going to pick your nickname if you don't come up with one. And I'm open to all ideas here in the chat. His name is Gmail account 705 on TikTok. He needs a new nickname. And he's talking about insurance. So that's the context of the conversation. So I don't know. I don't know what ideas you have. This coffee is delicious. And that's not just product placement. It's actually freaking delicious. And maybe it's product placement. I don't know. Let's ship out another order. We got 2 more eBay orders. We got a couple of Poshmark, and we got a coffee order going out the door. As always, by the way, you can get some coffee. If you like coffee, you deserve really good coffee. You drink it every day. Why not get good stuff? On TikTok, you can click my name up above. Halfway down my profile, you'll see on TikTok, it says shop, SHOP. Click on that shop. You can see my coffee, my rad merch, like the hoodie right there. And remember, all orders over $20 on TikTok shop are free shipping, which is nice. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, you can also check out the coffee. Just go to chris@peak.com. It says it right there on the screen, or there's links down below or up above. You'll find it. You'll go to the website, you'll click the coffee link, and you'll be able to get it. The coffee's delicious. If you've enjoyed the coffee in the past and you're in the chat, if you want to drop like a coffee mug or some sort of emoji down below to let people know that you like it too. Unoriginal TikTok has left the live. How is that? What's up, 413? I have no idea what you're talking about with the unoriginal TikTok has left the live. I don't know what that means. We go by Turtle Mountain. You can go with Turtle Mountain. Can you spell it out? Could you put vowels in there? Or is that just hip to not have the vowels? That's like the cool, like hip thing to do. Turtle Mountain, I could go. You can change that. But otherwise, we're going to elect you a name. Let's see. All right. Next order is another short sleeve shirt. This sold in 24 hours. Not everything sells this fast. Remember, we listed 22 items yesterday. I don't remember how many the day before. Maybe 14, I think, maybe the day before. Just because a couple of them sold in like a day or two doesn't mean that they're all going to sell that fast. Brand new with tags, LL Bean. I picked this up for $10 in Denver last week at a thrift store. Size XL tall is part of the reason I picked this up, but it's also brand new with tags. I paid $10 for it, and it sold for